Hi, this is Janet at jangirl.com. Today I wanted to show you this really cute little, it's a card album I made for my mom for Mother's Day. And I made this matching box to go with it. So it's really cute. So I'm excited to kind of show you. It's actually an idea I got from Rhonda Wade. So this is a little album that I can actually put pictures of me and my mom in. Really cute. I can journal in there and kind of tell her some stories about us that she'll find really interesting. So I thought this was really neat. So I wanted to share it. Mother's Day is right around the corner. So this little envelope, this little box I made from the envelope punch board. And you can see if I tried to mail this, that's pretty thick. So I would actually need to make a little box out of the envelope punch board. Otherwise it just really wouldn't fit into a normal envelope. So let me show you how I did this. So first I started off with 3 pieces of paper. And the papers I chose were Pink Perique, Whisper White, and Coastal Cabana. So this is an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. I cut it in half like this. And these are all scored at 5.5. So exactly right in half. On the pink, since pink was my dominant color, as you can see, what I did was I actually used the full sheet of that. So on this one I actually scored at 4 and 3 3/4, and that's what gives us this little fold right back here. So let me show you how I put my book together. So this would actually be my outside flap, and my book would go like this. So it's actually pretty easy. It looks really impressive. I actually did this in class and everybody was like, woo! So it was kind of fun. So this is how we made this little book. So right here what I would have done is I would have put my book together like this. And right here, this little 1/4 inch that we did right there works perfect for using a hole punch right there. Now I use this really big hole punch. You can find these at the craft store. You can probably use a different one. It's just if you're going to go through that many layers of paper, I don't know that a regular hole punch would work. So I punched here and I pushed it all the way up. Did the same thing on this side, punch there. And that's actually how I held my little book together, as you can see here. I actually just tied my ribbon through there. So to decorate my book, what I did is I put a little piece of glimmer paper here. And this is the Coastal Cabana Designer Series paper. This right here is a deco label. I ran this through the Big Shot. This is a 2.5 inch circle punch that I embossed with the Perfect Dots embossing folder. And this is actually a punch. And you can see that I used the same flower here, the same flower set here. And I just stamped it occasionally here and there just to kind of give it kind of a rough look. I think it's really cute. So I kind of stamped off here and there. So this is a set I use. It's actually one of the Hostess sets that's available. So I actually use this one, but you can use any flower that you want to. I just really like that one, thought it worked out really well. So, and you can see in here, I also used a border punch right here. And I just stamped here and there little words to my mom. Wonderful you, thoughts of you. I thought this was really fun. This is actually something that you could do with your kids. You could do this as a grandma. So what I did here, I know that you guys are wondering, where's that stamp set from? This is actually a retired stamp, but you can actually use any alphabet you like. I like this one, so I just chose this one. So how I got the words on there was I actually stamped with this one right here, the Loving Thoughts. Has several different words on there that I thought worked out really well. So when it came to my envelope, so you can see that this is my card album, and this is my envelope. This is what I'll give it to my mom as a gift. So this is a belly band that I stuck on there like that. And you can see that I actually decorated exactly the same exact way. Deco label. This is again the 2.5 inch circle. And then I did the Paisy punch again. This one right here is a modern label, and I kind of cheated, actually. I needed it to be a little bit longer, so what I did was I cut it in half and actually just pushed it up like that to make it work. This right here, if you're wondering, this is actually from Paper Pumpkin. So I was like, woohoo, when I got it. It's actually a the March Paper Pumpkin. Or no, actually it's April. There again, I stamped right there. So let me show you how to make this little box, just so you know how to make that. So what I did was I took the envelope punch board, and in case you're not familiar with that, this is the envelope punch board made by Stampin' Up. basically you can make all kinds of envelopes with this. This is great. Without this, I don't know how I could have made that little box. I'm sure there's a way, but so basically what I would do here, say I wanted to make a normal size envelope, not a thick one. I would do like, if my card was 4 by 5, then I would cut my paper 7.5 by 7.5, and I would score at 3 3/8. That actually comes with a little score here, which is really helpful. A little place to hold that. And this up here, I don't know if you can see this, you can actually do this right here, and this will corner round. So this is a tool that you can use over and over and over again. I love this little tool. So my box, as you can see, actually has a little bit of an edge. So today we're going to make a little different envelope. That's what I really wanted to show you. So what I started with, let me get this out of the way. So I started with a 12 by 12 paper. This is pink Perique again, and I just chose that as my primary color. So I cut it 2 inches off of each side. So it's now 10 by 10. So what I did was I took it and put it in my envelope punch board, and I'm going to score it at 3.5. So you slide it in there like this. I'm going to punch here. Let me get this little die out first. Might be helpful. There we go. So I went 3.5. There's a little groove in here. Just kind of fits right in there, and that little folder just goes all the way down. There again, I'm going to go 4.5. Now you can see that this is wide right there. This is because our envelope is going to be wide. So I'm going to take my paper, I'm going to turn it all the way over, and I'm going to do the other side. So again, I'm going to do 3.5. Find that little groove all the way down. Now you can kind of see when I get down here, I don't know if you can see that, is it kind of goes off. It's just because my paper is big. I'll show you what I'm going to do with that. So this is 4.5. So as you score down, just know it's a little bit wide down there. So this is what my paper looks like so far. Hopefully the light gets that. So I got it on 2 sides like this. I'm going to take this side, and I'm going to line up, see that little score line right there? Can you guys see that? So I'm going to line that up with this little pencil, or that little point I should say. Right there. I'm going to find the edge of that one. Okay. So then I'm going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to line up this point right here with that line. Punch. Punch again. Alright, just lining it right back up with that. So when I get done, what I actually have, let me move that out of the way. I actually have one that looks like this. So what I've done is I've just folded it in, and I've used a little bone folder that actually comes with it to keep it nice and tight on my lines. And on my box, what I did was I actually put red tape. Now red tape is the type of tape that you can use. You can get a Stampin' Up! That really will hold 3D objects really nicely. So I'm just going to fold up my box. Now you'll notice here, these are the tabs that I actually cut. These are these little tabs that come in these corners like so, like this. And I actually did cut them, and I kept them. And I'll tell you why, like right here, I think it actually is going to give my envelope a little bit more support there. So I'm just going to use that red tape, go ahead and close it like that. Now if I wanted to, I could actually cut this part right here off. Easy. So that would be what my envelope would look like. So here again, here's my finished product. Now how I did the belly band, that was, I just took another piece of Designer Series paper. I folded it around like so. Made my crease marks. Where my paper came together like this, that's actually where I put that. So it's all kind of hidden. So great. This is 1.5 inches by 12. And anyway, I just want to show you that one more time, how cute that is. I think my mother will love it. How very cute that is. Anyway, have a great day. Thanks for watching.